Yurii Hlushko-Mova, whose real name was Yurii Kosmych Hlushko, was born on April 4, 1882, in the village of Novobasne, within the Chernihiv Oblast of Ukraine. Hlushko graduated from the Railway Institute in Kyiv in 1899. From 1901 to 1903 he worked as a steamship engineer for Dobroflot steamships, that served the Odessa to Vladivostok route. Between 1904 and 1907 Hlushko worked for the Chinese Eastern Railway in Manchuria in China. From 1907 onwards he lived in Vladivostok, in the Russian Far East, employed as a draftsman and technician. Around this time, he became active in the amateur Ukrainian theatre society organized by the local Ukrainian community and student society. Hlushko was drafted during the First World War and served at the Caucasian Front in 1916 and 17. In the spring of 1918 he became the head of the Vladivostok Ukrainian Society, Prosvita, or Enlightenment in English, and the Vladivostok Ukrainian Council. He became the chairman of Third Ukrainian Far Eastern Council in the summer of 1918, and organized the Fourth Ukrainian Far Eastern Council, which proclaimed him head of the Ukrainian Far Eastern Secretariat. Around June 1918, he became the head of Green Ukraine, a Ukrainian country in the Russian Far East. This was dissolved after the end of the Russian Civil War. He was arrested by Alexander Kolchak's White Army in 1919 for Ukrainian activism. In 1922 he was arrested again by Bolshevik authorities. Hlushko was accused of anti-Soviet activities and designs to split the Far East from Russia and give it to Japan. Hlushko was sentenced in 1924 to 5 years imprisonment. He worked as a technician in the Far East and Tajikistan upon his release. Hlushko returned to Ukraine in 1930, and died in German-occupied Kyiv on October 28, 1942, aged 60.